Hi guys, welcome to my video. It is Indy the Alchemist, and we are now tuning into the love frequency. Today we're going to be diving into the Libra new moon that is on Friday, October 16th, 2020. Very excited to get into it. I'm now at 140 subscribers, which is awesome. Thank you guys so much if you are returning for the support. It's lovely. The first 140 out of 1 million is going to be great. You guys get to see the real content. Yeah, thank you guys so much for supporting me. If you're new, definitely join the team, join the movement, join the vibe. We do all types of cool things here. Just take a look at the videos that I have on my channel. We do everything from spiritual knowledge videos, spiritual readings, astrology, tarot readings, spiritual advice, decoding, everything. So definitely join the vibe, join in, subscribe. Like the video. If you want to reach me or you want a personal reading or anything of that sort, description box has all of the information you need. And also I am again doing the moon reading sale, $17 for text, $30 for video, extra $5 for astrological insight. It's going to be a tarot reading. Information on how to book is in the description box below, so definitely check it out. I recommend getting it as soon as possible, as the new moon is on Friday, so you can prepare. However, the new moon energy extends past Friday, of course, so the sale ends Saturday. But I definitely would, do the reading as soon as possible. So let's get right into it. What is the Libra super new moon? What does it bring? What does it mean? So, if you have watched these videos before, and even if you haven't, let me just explain it really quick again. I like to dissect when it comes to astrology or just anything. I'm very Virgo and Mercury when it comes to the way that I process things. So I like to break everything down into their little pieces and then make a bigger picture, right? So that's what we're going to do. So first, let's look at what a new moon is. So we have a new moon when the moon is between the earth and the sun is revealing the side of the moon we can't see. So that's why you don't see a moon, because it's showing the dark side of the moon. So basically the sun is illuminating the darkness. The moon symbolically represents emotions, spirituality, feelings, your inner self, reflection, secrets, hidden things. So the sun is shining a light on all of those things I just mentioned. So the new moon is also the beginning of a 29-day cycle in the lunar cycle. So basically, this new moon energy, whatever it brings, whatever you manifest, the next 29 days is going to be the incubation period of this energy. It's going to be the baking time, the cultivation time, whatever you manifest, basically, whatever seed you plant on Friday, it's going to start to, grow during this 29-day period, and you may be able to see the full flower or plants by the end of the 29 days. If not, you may need more time, all depending on your energy and how much TLC you put into the plant. So new moon then is a time of beginnings, rebirth, new energy, new doorways, new passages, new pathways. So it's not just a new moon though, it's a super new moon, meaning that the moon is closer to the earth, closer than normal. So all of this new moon energy is going to be amplified times 10. It's going to be very intense. We're going to feel it, and it's going to be, good stuff. I mean, it's the duality. You're going to have bad things from it, good things from it, neutral things from it. It's just on how you see it. But whatever it is, it's going to be very intense. So now we want to look at what Libra represents. Now, Libra is the balance point or the connection between two. Libra is partnership. Libra represents relationships. Libra represents the balance within a connection. Libra represents the scales, what is represented by the scales. Libra represents duality, right? So of course you have love and things like that, but that's not all that Libra rules. It just rules the partnership that you have with something else or someone else, and the balance in between the two. Libra deals with beauty. Libra deals with, just the rebalancing, the releveling of things that are out of whack, out of, order, chaotic. It's bringing the beauty to these chaotic energies, right? So when we have a Libra super new moon, there's going to be the potential to cultivate new energies surrounding your relationships, your partnerships, your own inner energies and your balance within. You're going to see new things happening with the justice system, with politics, with things of that sort. You're going to see secrets being revealed about relationships, partnerships, business partnerships, the justice system, what we see as balance and justice within our life. Things are basically going to be confronted right now during this time to give you the information you need to then figure out a happy medium, basically. So the new moon falls on 10/16/20. So from a numerological standpoint, let's look at what this means. So 10 is 10, 16 breaks down to 7, and 20 breaks down to 4. So you have 10, 7, and 4. 10 is either the peak of an energy or the ending of an energy before a new energy, right? So 7 is Neptunian energy. So 7 is spirituality and illusions. And then 4 is foundations. So this may be a time where it's the end of a cycle and you have seen everything that you needed to see or learned everything that you needed to learn, where now you are going to see the illusions wear off, especially surrounding foundations. So foundations can be family foundations, political foundations. Sorry, I got interrupted, but yeah, so 10, 7, and 4. So this is the time where you're going to be towards the end of a cycle and where any illusions, deception, any confusion about something, especially foundations, are being revealed. So secrets about the family may come out, people's true colors may come out, especially in relationships. Things about the government will come out, the justice system, official systems that we know as foundations in America. Secrets surrounding that will come out, true intentions will come out. So this is what the new moon in Libra will bring. And all of these things are coming out to then bring clarity on what needs to be rebalanced, to bring clarity on what needs justice, So if anything bad has been going on in the dark, it will come to light. So those who are being harmed or who are getting the short end of the stick, I'm sorry guys. So anything that is out of order. Now, out of order doesn't always mean like bad, but anything that, is no longer serving a purpose because it's out of order or because it's chaotic is now being rebalanced. 10/16/2020 also brings down to 111 or 3. 3 is ruled by Jupiter, therefore Pisces and Sagittarius. So Pisces again amplifies that 7 energy of spirituality, illusions, confusion, things that are hidden within the subconscious. And Jupiter as a whole just brings that energy of luck, abundance, expansion. To me, an overzealous ego and things of that sort. Basically, Jupiter just is everything big. So everything is going to be expanded, whether it's the secrets that are coming out that are just going to be like very big, or if you're going to be able to have new energy with this new moon to expand things within your life. For example, relationships or business partnerships, your own business. Things are going to be able to be expanded depending on how you manifest. The new moon is also on Friday, which again just amplifies that Venus energy, as Libra is ruled by Venus. So basically everything I just said about Libra is going to be amplified times 10, as it is on a Friday, which is ruled by Venus. Perfect time if you manifest, to manifest new money, to manifest beauty, to manifest balance, and if you want to manifest love. I don't believe that you should be manifesting or doing love spells on anyone specifically. I feel like if it's supposed to be, you shouldn't have to do any of that. But self-love spells are great. Or if you feel like you're ready for a relationship and you feel like you've learned, if you feel like you're ready for a relationship, you learned all the lessons you need to learn. You've done all of your inner work, your shadow work. And I mean, honestly, you don't need to be perfect to get a relationship. That's not what I mean. I just mean sometimes we're not in relationships because there's things that we need to learn about ourselves. So if you've done all of that, and you feel like you're ready for new love, you're ready to start dating again, you can manifest new love to come to you, just not a specific person. Just know that you need to be ready for whatever you are manifesting. So if you haven't done all of the inner work and you just want to manifest new love or a relationship because you're bored or you're lonely and you don't want to be by yourself anymore, you may just manifest a karmic partner to teach you about not feeling lonely or to teach you about your worth, right? So just be wary with that. So the Libra new moon is going to be at the 23rd degree. 23rd degree is influenced by Aquarius and Uranus. So with that energy, you may see that the things that had been out of balance regarding humanity, those secrets will be revealed basically to bring balance to them. The things that are causing restrictions within our life are going to bubble to the surface, and we're going to start, basically you're going to start feeling like you want your independence back. You're going to start feeling like you want freedom. If anything has been restricting you, especially when it comes to family, the government, programming, and things like that, you are going to want to just burst out and have your freedom, especially when we get into the aspects later. You're going to see more of this, but this is a time where you're going to be triggered to want to seek justice in your life regarding freedom. So any restrictions in your life, you're going to want to break free from, especially with that Libra energy. Again, that's going to be relationships, partnerships, anything that's out of order, you're going to want to separate yourself from, basically. Libra at the 23rd degree also has to deal with like financial systems and things like that. So we're going to see a rebalancing of the scales when it comes to financial systems. I actually just saw a tweet not the other day. If I can find it while I have my computer open, that says, one moment, what was it? Okay, yeah, so it looks like JP Morgan Chase makes a $30 billion commitment to help close America's racial wealth gap. So we're going to be seeing a lot of this, a lot of rebalancing, or even the shift in power when it comes to things within our society where things have been out of balance. Those who have been powerless are going to start to get power now. And those who had power are going to start to become powerless to rebalance the scales. So you're going to see a lot of things like this happening where big businesses are going to try to give back, or you're going to see people who have been impoverished or people who have who the system just was never looking out for. You're going to see them start to get their fruit, start to get their props, start to get the things that they may have well, the things that we've had rights to and that we're taking away, we're going to start to get that back, basically. Now, other than astrology, this is for another reason. I could talk about this in another video. I've already talked about it on my Patreon and on my Twitter, so definitely go subscribe to my Patreon or follow me on Twitter. Basically, you're going to see a lot of this happening, though, just because some people in banks and systems within Earth are trying to save their ass, basically, before Saturn really comes in and fucks shit up. But that's a different story. So, I tweeted also today. I'm going to insert pictures of the tweets right here and like the pictures that I used within the tweets. But basically, I tweeted about a picture that Snoop Dogg posted where it was Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, and LeBron James all kind of like in the picture together. And over Jordan was the goat, over Kobe was the snake, and over LeBron was the crown. So basically, what I got from this, what this is representing, and honestly, this is intuitive astrology, so there may not be aspects kind of showing this. I mean, maybe there is, but this was what was triggered while I was writing down my notes. So this is what I'm including because you guys need to hear the message regardless. So 23. I was thinking about the number 23 and I was thinking, okay, LeBron's number is 23. They just won the championship for basketball at the Lakers, which the Lakers is super coded and has all different types of meanings behind that. And their win this year, which I will have to break down in a whole different video, but I do talk about it on my Twitter, so go follow me on there or whatever. And my IG. You know, I'm always tweeting out different types of shit, but anyway, I noticed that that was his number, and then I thought about the picture that you guys are seeing right now that Snoop Dogg tweeted, where Michael Jordan also had that number 23. And then 23, the Libra new moon is 23.52, meaning it's progressing to 24. Now, Kobe's number is 24. So I was just thinking about this picture, and I'm like, this must have a message for the new moon in Libra. Then I thought about it. This picture, basically, I'm not going to get into completely what it means completely in this video because that's a whole different video. But you can go to my Twitter to look at it. But basically, this picture is showing two things. Alchemy, spiritual alchemy, so turning one from lead to gold. Not saying that Michael Jordan is like, lead as in like he's the worst or anything like that, but I'm just saying like this is what's being represented in the picture. It's just symbolism, So Jordan is symbolizing the lead. Lead is symbolized by Capricorn and Saturn, which the goat represents Capricorn, right? Then, so that's one side of the coin. Then you have Kobe, which is symbolizing 24 breaks down to 6, which is the number of Venus and Libra. That's the balance, right? The balance in between. And notice how he's in between and he's 24, and then on his outside to his left and his right is 23 and 23. So what I'm kind of getting from this basically is that this Libra super new moon is kind of really ushering in that golden age for us that we're moving towards as a society and as a collective spiritually. We're moving towards that king, golden age, crystals, consciousness type society. And the doorway is Kobe, which, by the way, his name actually means God's door, which is crazy how it all comes together. But Kobe is the doorway, and notice he's wearing purple. LeBron was wearing the gold, right? He could have chose any jersey to put in that picture. I don't know who made the picture, by the way, but they could have chose any color, but they chose gold, right? LeBron is wearing gold, which is representing the golden consciousness. Kobe is wearing purple, which is representing spiritual divinity. The crown chakra, the crown chakra is the chakra that you use to connect to spirit, and the higher spiritual realms. So he is literally the passageway in between the golden age and Michael Jordan, which is the material realm, which is, Capricorn, Saturn energy, material realm. So this Libra new moon energy, I say all that, just to say that the Libra new moon energy is really the time to kind of be the passageway to the golden frequency, to be the balance between the spiritual realm and the material realm, the yin and the yang, the left and the right, the red and the blue, which by the way equals purple. Like, it just all comes together. It's crazy. But basically, this time, this Libra new moon energy is the perfect time to manifest yourself into your higher self, into your highest frequency, into your highest form. Start stepping into your golden age. Start alchemizing yourself from lead into gold. Start walking with your higher self. Start being your higher self. So that was a cool little thing that just kind of came up, but let's get back to the actual astrology. So we're in Mercury retrograde energy right now. Mercury retrograde is in Scorpio. So Mercury retrograde in Scorpio is just a time of shadow work, going within, revealing the skeletons in our closet, listening to your inner thoughts, paying attention to all that is hidden, especially anything revolving around relationships, justice system, any hidden information revolving around relationships and the justice system, and anything that's just unbalanced is going to come to the light during this time, especially with this Mercury retrograde energy in Scorpio. Then when it comes to aspects, we have Moon opposite Mars. So oppositions to me when it comes to astrology is just representing two extremes that have the potential to come together through balance. It's the Venus versus the Mars, the blue versus the red, the left versus the right, the black versus the white. It's two extremes that are on the same side, two different sides of the same coin that have the potential to come together through balance. This new moon and Libra energy is giving us the balance to put two extremes together to make gold, to put blue and red together to make purple divinity. So we want to thus, with this aspect, this is a time where we need to come together to make purple. We need to use our spiritual wisdom to heighten our material, which is our red. Blue is spiritual wisdom. Red is the material. So we need to mix the two. We need to use spiritual wisdom to heighten our physical reality and our material reality. And then we need to take care of our physical reality to thus be able to create a spiritual reality, because you cannot focus on spirituality if your material self is messed up. You need a healthy foundation, and red represents the root chakra, which represents foundations. So you need both. So this moon opposite Mars is showing just that. It's showing the balance between rest and play, the balance between yin and yang, and wherever there is an imbalance in your life that is being triggered or revealed right now, you can thus fix it through balance. So let's say, just for a little silly example, if you're somebody who rests too much and you're not getting any work done and you're wondering why money isn't coming in, it's because you need to usher in more work, basically. So then we have a few squares going on. Now, squares reveal tensions and obstacles to show where there's imbalance or injustice in our life. So anywhere in our life where there's imbalance or injustice, that's going to be triggered through tension and obstacles. So anything that's causing constant blockages in your life right now, anything that's causing agitation, anything that's causing restrictions, tension, this is to show that there is imbalance or injustice within that, and you need to balance it with this new moon and Libra energy. So anything regarding abundance, spiritual wisdom, luck, authority, restrictions, shadow self, the new moon is the perfect time to find the middle ground. So we have Moon square Jupiter, Saturn, and Pluto. So there's going to be tensions from this new moon surrounding politics, financial systems, our idea of authority, those who rule or try to rule over us, the power that we hold within ourselves, tensions between trying to expand something but is not expanding, tensions where you have something where you're overindulging in because that's not balance, tensions within relationships, all of those things are gonna give you obstacles and tension for a reason. Is to draw attention to it so you know what to do. So you know where you need balance in your life to reach that golden consciousness, that Christos consciousness within yourself, right? So that's really what I have. Oh, one last thing, the election. It's funny. What's going on during this period is the nomination for the Supreme Court. I think they're doing I don't really be paying attention too much to all that, but I think what's happening right now is they're deciding if they want to go with the pick that was chosen, Amy. So that's funny how that's happening during this time. And then we also have the election. So with all the square energy, there's going to be a lot of tension regarding politics, a lot of secrets coming out because of politics and the election going on, a lot of left versus right, a lot of division is going to happen right now. It doesn't have to, but you know, with our society, how everything is. But a lot of division is going to be happening right now with this election, and the moon energy is just amplifying that. But the election is remember how I said the new moon is the beginning of a 29-day period? The election is during that 29-day period. So we're going to see some stuff going down with the election. If you want to hear my take on the election, I'm going to leave my Patreon link below. I talk about basically who's going to win and what's going to happen from an astrological standpoint. So it's just predictions. If you're curious, go subscribe to my Patreon. But yeah, so that's what I have for you guys today. If you want to manifest, like I said, manifest regarding money, love, balance, beauty, manifest to wherever the Libra new moon is falling. Wherever the Libra new moon is falling for you in your astrological chart. So for me, it's in the 7th house because I have a traditional. My houses all align with their rulers, basically. So it's naturally falling in the 7th house for me. So everything I just talked about. But however, if you have the Libra new moon falling in your 2nd house, this is going to be amplifying any energy surrounding imbalances regarding your finances, your income, your possession, your self-worth. And this would be the perfect time to manifest more income for yourself, to manifest self-love for yourself, to manifest a balance within your income and things like that, basically, within your security. So if you're somebody who feels like, the Libra new moon is falling in your 2nd house, and you feel like you don't know how to handle your money well, you're always out there spending it or over hoarding it, this would be the perfect time to usher in balance. So don't forget, I'm doing the new moon readings. Information is in the description box below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, follow my other links, and I'll see you guys later. Have a good one.